welcome to Brickwork Ratings, yet another Vodcast series. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. VP Nandakumar. He needs no introduction. He is the Chairman and Managing Director of Manappuram Finance. Let's hear a lot of insights how NBFCs are doing, how gold loan finances firms are doing. So a very warm welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation to join for this session. And I would like to answer your queries also.
Great, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
we look forward to that. We'll start the session with understanding how is the current state of NBFCs post-pandemic. We have all seen a full year of a lot of issues. So,
Yeah.
how is the current state?
So now all the NBFCs have come back to pre-COVID level with regard to disbursal. With regard to collection also, the billing collection in most of the cases, with most of the players, it is at the pre-COVID level, that is the normal state, and arrear collection is also happening. As the arrear collection is also happening now, the collection is around 110, 120, 15% of the billing level. That's the collection, because including arrear collection. So we can say, yes, if any NPA is there, it is all crystallized. And the NBFCs are now doing well, because in all the sectors, the demand is also back to normal. It is good. So I can say, the NBFC sector as of now is completely out of this pandemic.
Right.
Yeah.
Sir, we would like to understand a little more in detail about the demand scenario with the gold loan financiers.
Gold loan demand is good. Gold loan demand is going very good. The gold price has come down
Right.
by around 15-16%. That impact is there. So the LTV, which was 3,800 plus at the roof, has come down to around 3,200 now, because of the price being down. Because of that, the volume increase may not be there now, but you see the customers are steady, customer increase is steady, and also the underlying collateral growth is also good.
So you spoke about the gold prices which have fallen, and it will definitely have some risk on your portfolio, since LTV being on the higher side, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So would like to understand what are these risks that you are facing in your portfolio?
See, one of the major risks in lending against to any metal, gold also, is the price risk.
Correct.
So the price has fallen by 15-16% from the peak. But the NBFCs have their own risk mitigation measures. As far as Manappuram is concerned, our product life is 3 months only. So within 3 months, or after or in the next 90 days, the customer is expected to pay interest, full interest, and reset the loan to new LTV level. This is how we mitigate our risk. So as our average LTV was somewhere around below 60%. Now it has gone up to 68% at the current price level. So the price risk we face is very almost nil.
Great.
Yeah.
So this brings me to the question: what are the other challenges which the overall gold loan financiers are facing? Any other issues apart from the price fluctuation in the market? Any other issues which you would highlight?
No, I will approach this question from a different angle. Yeah, you are aware India is a very large custodian of gold. family gold, even though not a producer.
Right.
We import nearly 800 to 1000 tons of gold every year. This is the official estimate. So unofficial channels also a lot of gold is entering the country. We all know that. So it is increasing. So the value of this gold is around nearly it can be estimated around $2 trillion US dollars. It's all large. So the monetizing this is a very important aspect of a very important priority, important priority as far as the government is concerned. So the gold bond schemes which government has launched couldn't attract many retail investors. So we can say that was not a success. The way to monetize is to through bringing this gold into the monetary system through offering them the loans. The banks were there, but we see have not been very successful. This has led to the growth of unorganized sector in a big way. Pawnbrokers, money lenders with a lot of bad practices, lack of transparency, etc., etc. And these unorganized money lenders number could exceed a couple of million in India. So there is no record, their income is not recorded. All these problems are there. In such a situation, why the customers are going there? Because they are available for their instant credit need. This is that they are felt as a option. So this is where the NBFCs can play a very important role. Very important role. But unfortunately, only three, four major players in the NBFC sector now who has a network. But here there is a weeding away these our customers from these unorganized money lenders, village money lenders is very important. If there is transparency, the interest rate is less. But here there is a problem with regard to the policy. For the gold lenders, as per the current regulatory policies, more than 1,000 we need to get regulatory permission. But getting a permission beyond 1,000 branches, yeah, it is found to be very time consuming and difficult. So this actually is not in the interest of the consumers who
Right.
are who have to go to the money lenders. Why money lenders? Because the banks, their counter is open from 10 o'clock. For a poor customer who wanted to avail 10,000, 20,000, losing a day for the pledge is very difficult for him. He loses his wage for that day. And 1 or 2 months he come for redemption because these are all family jewelry.
Right.
Then also he loses a day. So that's why these customers are forced to go to the money lender. So here the NBFCs, because of the vast reach, they play a very important role. So this policy of the regulator in curtailing the branch expansion is not in the interest of these poor consumers. This is something what I want to highlight. So you asked me about the challenges. This is the challenge as far as yeah, in extending our customer services to the needy.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. So since you mentioned about the challenges, so how do you see the roadmap for NBFC, especially the gold loan financiers? Since we have seen NBFCs not just during the COVID, but before COVID, because of the economic slowdown, we have seen NBFCs already facing a lot of issues. So how do you see the roadmap going ahead for overall NBFCs, or we can come down to especially the gold loan financiers?
The environment in general is good. During COVID time also, there was lot of understanding from the government, the Reserve Bank, for the all of NBFCs. Even the World Bank has recognized the role of NBFCs in India. In their statement, they have said, they are for pandemic support as a pandemic support, $700 million. That also a major, they have said a major part, no, in implementing the NBFCs also shall be a partner. It shows how important the role being played by NBFCs in the last mile delivery of credit. So there is support, the good support is there, yeah, but more regulations are also in the offing because with the fall of some large institutions which are not really retail NBFCs like ILFS, etc. Then because of some governance issues, some other companies like also have failed, not because of the credit challenges, but because of other factors. So the NBFC sector had faced some liquidity challenges even before COVID, but now these are not there because of the policy makers have taken right steps, etc. Now the roadmap for the NBFC sector appears to be good.
Great. Sir, would also, before ending this session, would like to understand how is the Manappuram's bond raising program going ahead? Are the yields looking conducive to the firm at this moment?
See, the money is available in plenty now. The liquidity is very comfortable. But as far as Manappuram is concerned, we have around 6,000 crores of unavailed limit. More money is available because the last time we raised overseas dollar bonds at a coupon rate of around 6%. Now the money is available at 4%. But the thing is, the domestic market also has cooled down. Now the 2-year money now we raise at a rate of 6.75 below 7%. So when that money is available, this 4% plus the hedging cost of nearly 5% is higher.
Right.
The inclusive cost is higher. So that's why we are not planning any overseas borrowing, even though the money is available, and we have invitation from our arrangers to raise enough money if needed from large money from overseas. Yes.
Right. So basically, domestic investors are showing interest at a much conducive rates, which is
Yeah.
probably okay. Great.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for the insights on NBFCs. We look forward to more such insights.
Thank you. Thank you so much.